Repost fam, this is your host Chubby. How is everyone doing today? As you know, it is February, and yes, it is still Black History Month, and I will be saying it every single episode so you won't forget. Today's elephant is a level 2 elephant. We are in episode 85. We made it. Can you believe it? We finally are here. Um, just another couple of more episodes to hit 100 episodes. We have made it this far, and it's all thanks to you all. I just want to say thank you for being patient and for always giving your input and advice, for being there and for listening to us, and for reposting, sharing, all that good stuff that we usually do on our social media. So, as you already know, today's episode deals with the copy, paste, repost culture. In the recent years, with social media becoming this big facet of communication and easy access to a lot of information, it is easy to unknowingly share a lot of misinformation. Um, I have noticed that with social medias like Facebook and Instagram, reposting is super easy to read something and take it as face value, when in reality might not be the truth, or it might be sharing some facts but it's still missing something. So I am going to be ranting just a little bit about this, because noticing this trend, you can say, of just reposting without fact checking anything is actually harmful. um, I was reading an article by pewresearch.org, and it says that the rise of fake news and the proliferation of doctored narratives that are spread by humans and bots online are challenging publishers and platforms. Those trying to stop the spread of false information are working to design technical and human systems that can weed out and minimize the ways in which bots and other schemes spread lies and misinformation. The fake news ecosystem preys on some of our deepest human instincts. Respondents said humans' primal quest for success and power, their survival instinct, will continue to degrade the online information environment in the next decade. They predicted that manipulative actors will use a new digital tools to take advantage of human inbred preference for comfort and convenience, and their craving for the answers they find in reinforcing each chambers. So, with that being said, basically, you would not even know anymore what you're reading and what's being said to you. At this point, it's like, can you trust anything that is on social media? Can you trust what you're reading? And especially if you trying to fact check it and it just comes up with no results. So it is scary to live in this world that you think you're being told whatever the truth is, or maybe at the time, and all you're getting is your brain full of nothingness, basically, just full of like this world that is basically a lie. Like, you live in a fantasy world. Nothing you know is concrete facts. So I was reading that. So while doing all this about the misinformation, we can't disregard or miss that the fact that there is disinformation. So this disinformation is a subset of misinformation, meaning it's deliberately deceptive. Rumors are information not attributed to any particular source and so unreliable and often unverified, but can turn out to be either true or false. And that is the problem. People, social media or the news deliberately share information because they like basically gossip, like they did early in the 90s. Like, everything was just like, get it out, get it out, get it out. But they weren't actually fact checking anything. They were not sharing the information that was true and accurate, because of all these numbers, that like the number ratings, let's get this information out. So, like the tabloids and things like that, whether it's true or not, we would never know. But they get a high off of this disinformation that they're sharing, you know, and some people buy it. We eat it up and we don't even realize we're doing it because it's easier to get into a gossip or into something that's like controversial to, you know, to the human mind than to actually sit there and read something that is actual facts and, you know, the truth. But at the end of the day, what you do with that information is up to you. So basically, you have to do your own research to make sure that you are gaining the right knowledge, and then you are able to share the right knowledge with somebody instead of just reposting. And every time I'm on social media, for example, Instagram is the easiest tool right now. You just see something and then you realize it. That has happened to me multiple times where I've seen it. I'm like, wait, after reposting, I've taken it down because I'm like, wait, something does not seem right to me. And but my instinct was to reshare because I agree with some parts of it, but without actual knowledge to the rest of it, I decided to take it down and go and do the search on it to make sure that was what I was reading, it was actual truth, and the rest was actually matching up to the rest of the post. But sometimes people just share their opinions without actually saying it's their opinions, and other people just think that they're talking facts, and that's where also misinformation, you know, comes about. Like right now, what I'm saying, what I'm sharing could be considered misinformation, but I've done my research and I've done the statistics and things like that about this subject, about the copy paste repost culture of just posting, you know, and not getting your facts straight. So that was just a little rant about it because I hope that the older we get and the more we realize that we have the power, we have a tool that is easy to share information, that we share the right information, that we share information that's valuable, and that we share information that we are able to actually use instead of sharing misinformation. Like again, if it's an opinion, it's fine, you know, but make sure you state opinions, you know, that this is an opinion, and if it's a fact, where did you get your source from? You know, certain things like this is what we're missing in today's social media, in today's world where everything is just, you know, like in the other episodes where I shared, where in the other episodes I've shared about selective perception, season 8, episode 82, where we get so much information all at once, we will only use what it's convenient for us at the time, what we want to hear, what we want to know. But other than that, a lot of information goes missing, and a lot of things that were actually probably facts just goes out the window because of all that selective perception that we have. And it has to stop at some point. What do you even know anymore? So yeah, that is my rant about the copy paste culture, where nobody listens, like nobody reads, you know. And we always say on the show that reading is essential, but also fact checking what you're sharing. Just like in all of our previous episodes, what we have shared has been fact checked, or a credible source has been, you know, checked out, instead of just choosing, you know, Twitter to share your information, or Instagram or Facebook. We actually look for this information that has, you know, that has been verified, that is legit information, facts, you know, that has science backing it up, if it's scientific, anything in that nature. I do have two quotes that I found that I wanted to share with you real quick. One of them is, information is power. Disinformation is abuse of power. Newton Lee. Totally agree. The second one is, misinformation is not like a plumbing problem you fix. It is a social condition like crime that you must constantly monitor and adjusts to. Tom Rosenstiel. Also agree with that. So my final thoughts on all of this is that, and before reposting, before copying and pasting, make sure that, yes, while resonating with the post, you could also let me go check it for a bit. And I know it's easier said than done, because sometimes you just want to repost real quick and be like, get it out of the way, and so other people could see it. But you also have to see who's sharing it, and where, if they're sharing it, who they share it from, or from who, where it's coming from. Other than that, it's fine. Just make sure that you did fact check it, and that what you're sharing is true, and it obviously something that you want to share also, that it resonates, and that for a fact that the people that follow you or whatever, they also do their own research on things. And just don't let anybody else tell you what information is real or not. Again, do your own research on this. So I just want to say thank you again all for watching us, for listening, and for these rants that I'm gonna be obviously recording for you all. But this is today's episode. How do you guys feel about copy paste and repost? Like, how often have you actually checked the information that you guys have been sharing? Or how many times have you felt like, crap, I just shared something that I know for a fact was not the right information? Or like you feel like something was missing, so you're like sharing something else to follow up to that. Just as you already know, leave your comments below, write whatever you gotta want to share. Just let me know what's going on with this repost culture, because I sometimes wonder how many people just sit there and be like, okay, I'm just gonna repost this, and whether it's true or not, I don't know. But yes, thank you for watching. It's a very short and easy episode, but I hope you guys think about what you guys are actually posting, and all the misinformation that's being out there being shared, and the disinformation. And make sure that your content, like what you're intaking, it's something of value, and that is actual facts. Yes, sometimes it's okay to read information, or for fiction based entertainment, it's fine. But other than that, if you want to gain knowledge and gain something of value to share, make sure you fact check. So with that being said, stay fearless, everyone.